guys, you're welcome to another episode of Celebrity Q&A. On the show today, we have one of my favorite persons in the fashion world. She is a fashion entrepreneur, a fashion business coach, and of course, the CEO, Design Babe. She is none other than the beautiful and amazing Ogwa Iweze.
Hi.
You're welcome to Celebrity Q&A.
Thank you so much.
You look very amazing.
Thank you so much.
I've seen some of these wigs on your Instagram, yeah? They're very beautiful. I couldn't even choose between any.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So in introducing you, I must have mentioned the word fashion like 4 or more times.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what inspired you to go into fashion and when did you start?
Okay. I think that it's one of those things that was just with me from when I was young. I always loved, dressing up dolls, normal thing.
Yeah.
You dress up your dolls, tear something, cut something. And then going to university when you had your freedom, I could, dress, express myself in terms of how I dressed, and people would always say, "Oh my God, you look nice." And so I guess that it was always something that I had, and so now wanting to dress people came from a natural place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so can you tell us what was growing up like for Ogwa?
Okay.
Do you have siblings? How?
I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers,
okay.
And we were pretty close-knit, so we have a WhatsApp group, we chat every day.
Wow.
But growing up was fun. I grew up partly in Benue State, Makurdi, and Lagos, and Abuja.
Okay.
And then I went to school in Benue, and then in Ibi Zaria, and then I went abroad for a bit, so yeah.
Okay.
So
do you speak Hausa?
I understand it a little bit. I think I have, languages are not really close, but I understand it. Like if people are talking, I can pick words.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So which is your favorite language? If you were to pick a language to learn, to be fluent in,
right,
which would you pick?
Yoruba.
Yoruba? Why Yoruba?
I don't know. I just like
I was thinking you say Spanish, romantic language.
No, why Nigeria? Why would I be? No. Let's talk about Nigeria.
Original Nigeria.
Yes. I'm pro Nigerian everything. Like I'm one of those buy Nigerian, made in Nigeria people. So
I can see it from your jacket.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
Thank you.
So how long have you been in Abuja?
I came to I'd say about. It's been a while actually, probably since like 1996.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, on and off, because of course I went to school and I came back. Yeah. Your
family is based here?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about fashion and the city. What inspired you to start up the movement, and what do you intend to achieve with it?
Okay, so ideally the first thing was, I think what it was is I combined everything I loved together. Okay. So I love fashion. Okay, so the only thing I didn't really love was taking pictures. I know people don't believe me.
Are
because,
you serious?
Yes.
How do you think you're a picture freak?
I'm one of those people that would never be the one to take my phone and take pictures. Like I could dress up and go out and come back and I wouldn't have one picture of myself.
Wow.
But it was inspired by, my love for, I'm an extrovert. I believe that, it's good to know yourself. So one of the things I discovered was I really like being out, So I combined my love for going out, exploring places. So even if I travel abroad, I always want to hook up with someone who knows the city to take me around.
Yeah.
Then my love for fashion, and my love for influencing, because I would say that a lot of times, you find that maybe there are people always ask about things, So I'm one of those people who always say, where can I do this? Where can I buy that? So those 3 things now made me say, you know what, let me try and do something. And that's how the idea started. In 2019, I visited 5 different cities, Lagos, Abuja, Dubai, Istanbul, and Abidjan in Ivory Coast. So I did fashion and city in those places. This year I plan to do 10 cities, but
COVID,
where we are exactly.
All right,
so that was the idea.
Okay, so talking about COVID, there's this hilarious video of you I saw on Instagram where you were depicting how sad the COVID experience has made entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And it was really hilarious. So tell me, how has the lockdown affected your business personally?
So, you know how you start out a year and you have like your business plan. You say by the end of the year, I want to do this, I want to do that. First thing is that plan was shattered. Completely shattered. So, January, February, March were amazing. They were like, it was just like everything was just unfolding according to plan. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then one day we went to work, the next day, lockdown. So we pretty much, everything came to a halt for like 3 months. I have to say though that since we started working, we work 3 days a week now. It's been pretty good. It's just that, more than ever, you have to be listening to your customers. What do they want at this time? You can't just be producing anything because obviously people are not going to weddings. People are not really going out per se. So all those sort of outing clothes. But now what we're seeing more of is casual, comfortable pieces, photo shoots. A lot of people are doing photo shoots now, so they're looking for pieces to use. So yeah, it's been, it affected, but thank God we're here. I mean, that whole thing was just, I guess when you have a lot of conversations with people, some people, their income has completely come to a halt. There's no income coming in at all. For some people, it's better. For some people, it's, even from the comments, I noticed some people were like, oh, thank God, business has been great.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on where you find yourself,
Actually.
Yeah.
So I'll be following your Instagram live, like you started during the shutdown, and a lot of people have kind of described it to be one of the most enlightening lives on Instagram.
Wow, thank you.
What inspired it?
Boredom. So first thing was boredom. I was like, I had never done lives. Like people always say, you should take it to TV. You should, and I'm like, the thing was, it wasn't meant to be like a thing. If there's any such thing, it was like, I know everyone was doing lives, but my own inspiration was based on, I always hear great stories. I always hear success stories. I always see people talking about what they've achieved. But how did they get there? They didn't get there overnight.
Yeah, sure.
It took some people 15 years, 10 years, 20. In fact, some people are still along the way, most of us. But the thing is, what people see on social media is the success. So if I could get people to talk about the other side, it would help people relate better, especially people who are just starting. Younger people who are just like trying to get their break, and they're seeing all these things and they're wondering like, how do I become like this person? Well, guess what? This person went through, or even worse than what you've been through. So that's how it started. So I pretty much was reaching out to people I knew, and then, it's been
really amazing, I must say. So which of your guests would you say has the most inspiring story?
That is impossible to answer. I can't answer that question. It's funny. I was just saying to someone this morning, I said, every time throughout the days now, everything plays in my head. So all the lives, I just remember what one person said. This morning it was Real Worry Picking. She said, Instagram, now my NNPC. Basically, I make my money from Instagram, so I don't play with Instagram. It's my kiosk. That's why I go to work. And I was telling myself, like, yesterday, I was like, I don't know why, sometimes you feel ashamed to advertise something. This is your money. Like, put it out there. You never know who, will see it and want to buy it. So I'm like, I'm never going to feel bad about posting so much about, I have this for sale, this is available, because Instagram is where the money comes. I mean, majority of our sales come from Instagram, especially international clients who we ship things to. It's from Instagram. We don't know them from anywhere else. So there's also been someone like Shea Vodi. This was like one of the first interviews, and he spoke about how, he's been in business for a long time. Recently, he just put out that he's been in business for 19 years, and he's celebrating it. He's building his headquarters, and he spoke about how he lost 100 million from his business. And he's still laughing. And I was like, and you're still laughing. And, he even spoke about how he came to Abuja with a Ghana Must Go in his hands. He didn't know anybody. He just knew that he was coming to Abuja and he wanted to come and make clothes. And that's how he came. He slept in a security man's house. He slept with his tailors. So, when you think about things like that, you now wonder, why do you complain? Because everyone will go through what they need to go through to get to where they're going, So... yeah, so it's been, there's so many, I can't, too many stories. I can't.
So tell me, did you ever consider journalism as a career path?
No.
Are you serious?
No,
but it fits you.
Really? People keep saying that, but I'm like, I've never ever thought about it, never. It's interesting, but I guess that, if you're someone who likes to have conversations, because I like to have conversations, I like to talk to people, I like to hear experiences, so, naturally for me, it would just be like talking to someone, asking questions and getting feedback, and, but one important thing I know is, learning to be a very good listener, because, one of my 2020 goals was to talk less and listen more. So in everything you're doing, when you're in a conversation, wait and listen and try and understand before you reply, because most times people reply they reply to be right. You know,
Yes,
you want to say something just to prove that you're right. You don't want to listen to the other person and say, maybe what you're saying makes
it's
sense.
making sense, yeah.
So if you can do that, you know, I think it matures your mind and you learn so much because you're listening all the time. So I guess that, you know, those are the things that interest me.
All right, what's your philosophy of life?
My philosophy on life has changed over the years, but I think as of right now, it would be do you. You have to absolutely do what makes you happy. I realized that, you know, throughout the lives, a lot of people have talked about what will people say. A lot of people have referred to it, and all of them are coming from different places, but there's that common, you know, factor. What will people say? Many people don't get to do what they want to do in life because of what
people
that's
say.
it. So, you know, at this time, we've seen how, you know, COVID has come, people have lost their lives, people have lost their, and you're now thinking to yourself, do I have that much time left? What do I need to do to make sure I feel like I've achieved something? You know, so it's now time to do. It's no longer time to be, I don't know, I'm not, no, just, you know, just keep doing. You just never know. And it has inspired me as well because, like I said, I'd never done a live on Instagram before. It wasn't something I ever wanted, because every time my social media manager would be like, oh, let's do more lives, I'll be like, no. I wouldn't even consider it, you know, but it's been really, really, you know, so just do you, be happy, be, you know, strive to be happy by all means. And the reason I say this is because, you know, you see a lot of people walking around, they pretend to be happy, they put up a front, but inside they're like really sad, you know, a lot of things are not working for them. So you have to look for what can make you happy by all means. By whatever it is. I don't want to go into detail, but I've had so many connections with people on Instagram, DMs, and it's been really crazy. People telling you how they are trapped in either, you know, relationships or situations and they don't know what to do and they're depressed and you're like, you have to break free. And I feel like everything is in your mind. The first thing I always say is, and this is another quote I remember from Real Worry Pekin, and she said, self-love is not vanity, it's sanity. As long as you love yourself enough, you always think, what does this mean to me?
Yeah,
what will this make me?
For me?
That's it. And in any situation, once you think about that, because it's not even about being selfish. If you're not happy, people around you won't be happy.
Of course.
If you're married, you have kids, you have friends, you can't sit around your friends when you're not happy. You want to go away. So it's important to be happiness so you can even spread that happiness to other people.
Okay, so would you say you're genuinely happy right now in your life?
Yeah, I mean, I worry a lot, and I have so many goals that I'm you know, constantly trying to achieve. I always say I was saying to my friend that, you know, even when I'm doing something, I'm already thinking, what's next? So I'm already anxious, like, am I doing enough? And what do I need to do next? Because the world is moving so fast. So, you know, one day you're relevant, the next day no one is talking about you. So you want to try and stay relevant because you're making money from this, you know. So for the few brands I do influencing for and things, I always want them to feel like they love me and they want value and they love what I'm doing for the brand. So it's important for me to always be moving. So I'm happy, yeah. I mean, I think we all have our, you know, issues here and there, but generally I would say yes. I mean, I know that I can at least give some happiness.
That's very important.
It is.
Anyway, so what would you say are the key things as a fashion designer to keep doing to keep you relevant in the business?
Okay. I mean, the first thing I say, so lockdown made me write books. So I wrote 2 ebooks.
Wow, are you serious?
Yes, I wrote 2 ebooks.
I think this lockdown was for you.
I know. That's what people keep saying. I mean, it had its days, though. Some days I wouldn't get out of bed. I was like really angry and sad and depressed. You know, like, you know how you'd be like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
You know, yeah.
But some days I'll pick myself up and I'll be like, okay, let me do this. But I wrote 2 ebooks. One is basically teaching people how to start fashion brands very simply. A lot of times we put ourselves under so much pressure. You know, you see brands, they have big offices somewhere, we'll say 2 or somewhere, you want to be like that person. But we all started from somewhere. I started with 1 sewing machine, 100,000 naira. And then, but a lot of people feel like they need to gather 20 million first and get a shop, do a big opening, make sure your things are on Bella Nigeria, you know, all this kind. But I'm like, no, you know, take it easy, like start slowly. And the same thing with even bespoke business. So what I'll say to most designers is like, you know, use what you have where you are. And what I mean by that is, when I started, it was my family and my friends that helped me wear the clothes that we made that showed other, yes, that other people saw. I wasn't looking for a celebrity first. Many people will tell you, no, it has to be the big names to wear my clothes so that people will know me. I'm like, no, because if my friend goes to a church that there are 2,000 people and she wears a dress that I made, that's a potential advertising, thing that she has done for me. Yeah. So if she wears that dress there and her church people are like, this is so nice, where did you get it? And she gives them my number and then 3 or 4 of them come. And then that's how it starts to translate. So where you are is enough. Regardless of where you are, even if you have 5 followers, but you have WhatsApp. WhatsApp is free. And WhatsApp status, I don't even use it as much as I should, but people view it. Like sometimes I put something up and I'm just like, wow, people messaging me, and I go and see, oh, I like this, I like this. So it's very important to use what you have. Stop, putting yourself under pressure to do more than what you have. Like, calm down, use what you have. And then you will see that doors will be opening here and there, especially if you have something beautiful to offer. Because everything is about what. So I have this joke that I call it the designer's humility test. Basically, you can design something and you look at yourself in the mirror and you be like, this is the greatest thing to ever happen to the planet Earth. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, everyone is going to be dying. And then you wear it out, you put out the pictures, and nobody says anything. You don't get any comments. Maybe a few people will be like, wow, but it's not what you were expecting. What that does to you, it tells you that sometimes it's not about, in fact, most times it's not about what you want. It's about what your clients want. So if you design something and your clients are not raving about it, you're not going to make any money because nobody cares. But if you design something, you wear it, and everyone is like, what, I love this, then that's a seller. And so you must always learn to, look at things from your client's point of view, not from your point of view. You can wear whatever you like, your own crazy, but it might not always translate to a bestseller or something everybody loves. And sometimes it's the most unexpected things that everyone will want to wear. So that's what I would say to fashion designers. Okay,
so talking about the most important things people need to wear, what would you say is that one single most important thing every fashionable lady should have?
You mean in terms of an item of clothing?
Yeah.
I'll say a pair of jeans.
Okay.
Some people don't wear jeans, but I would say generally a pair of jeans because you can style it in so many ways. And everyone has a pair of jeans that looks good on them, cropped, flare, bootleg, So I'd say a pair of jeans because, there's so much you can do with jeans.
Okay, can you give us like 3 tips?
For jeans?
Yeah, for styling.
So, depending on where you're going, you look really nice. You're wearing a white shirt and jeans.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You can switch it up to like a bodysuit, tuck it in and wear it with your jeans. You can switch it up to an Ankara top. You're going somewhere, maybe you're going like to a picnic or you're going to hang with your friends. So yeah. There's so many ideas. Fashion is, when you ask me those kind of questions, I'll start racking my brain, but yeah.
All right, let's bring it down to you as a person now. What are those 5 things Ogwa can never be caught without?
Every time you see me?
Yeah.
Whew, okay, my phone.
Okay.
Because obviously I need to communicate all the time. I'm trying to think. I would normally, it depends on when you meet me. During the day, I would always want to wear something comfortable because I'm quite busy during the day. So if you meet me during the day, I'm never really made up. I never wear makeup during the day. I wear makeup like when I need to go out and stuff. But during the week, I try not to because I try and take care of my skin. So I don't really need to, wear that much makeup. I would say probably a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
I always like to throw something on. Yeah, exactly. I used to love accessorizing. Now, no time. Because it takes time to be able to put your accessories together.
Yeah.
But I always have those pieces I'll just throw on, what else would I say? I would say a smile.
Oh, very important. Yeah?
Yes, it's quite important. I know, right? And it's to me, it's like you never know who you are affecting. I try to be as warm as possible to people around me as much as I can because you never know. You never know who you are saving from depressing thoughts, and one thing you can say can affect them positively or negatively. So it's very important for me to always smile at people, even if I don't know them. I just say, hey, hello, and go on with my life. I wouldn't say hair because I wear my natural hair quite a bit too. So I can't think of anything else.
I think that would do.
Yeah, maybe my bag. I mean, obviously, I would always have a small purse or a bag with me
Or
at any time.
money, ATM. All
Yes,
those
exactly.
stuff.
But a small one. I mean, I do have a big work bag, but I would carry like a small one that I can carry morning to night, and I don't have to switch bags. So, yeah.
All right, all right. So if Design Babe was supposed to be a hashtag, what would you name it?
I would say hashtag beautiful women. I think I'm so blessed with the kind of clients we have, beautiful women from all over the world. I mean, one thing that makes me so excited is when I look at Instagram and someone has tagged us from like America and she ordered something. And because my business has expanded where I have people running things, I don't always know everything that's happening. So every day I come, I can see DHL shipments going out. I don't know who it's going to. So it's always amazing to see people posting, wearing something and tagging us. I fall in love with the person. I'm just like, oh my God, like you believe in my brand and you're wearing something we made. And they're even like hyping the brand and, oh wow, I love this dress. All my friends, I was the talk of the event. And so I would say hashtag beautiful women.
Actually, your designs are super classy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. So we've been hanging out with the hardworking Ogwa of Design Babe. I'll go on a short break right now, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So if you're just joining us, you're joined onto Celebrity Q&A, and today we have the beautiful Ogwa Iweze of Design Babe. So we're now on to the game segment of our show, Ogwa. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hopefully.
All right, so today's game's here. You pick up a card in front of you and say whatever you pick.
Okay.
I'll ask you something from here.
Okay. So I can pick from anywhere. I don't have to pick, or I should pick the one on top.
You can pick from anywhere.
Okay.
You're going to pick all after all.
Oh, wow. Comedy.
Comedy. All right, let me look for... All right, so I have Don't Leave Me, Bass Bros, Oh My God, Ballers, Think About It. Were all started by which Nigerian comedian?
Josh Too Funny.
Yay! You got the first one. Alright, so next.
Okay. Fashion.
You're laying here. Most pairs of jeans come with 5 what?
Pockets.
Yay! You're on fire today. Next.
Movies.
Say hello to my little friend. Is a quote from which 1983 movie?
Godfather.
No.
Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Ah.
There's going to be one for Lanzy now if you lose.
Wait. Say hello to my little friends. Oh my, I can't believe I've missed this. I used to be such a movie buff, but life took over.
Fashion took over, actually.
I know, right? Say hello to my little friend. It's Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Al Pacino. Not Godfather. What's the...
Just name his movies.
I can't even think. I'm blank. Okay, I give up.
Scarface. All right, so next one.
Sports.
You like sports, yeah? She's the first black woman to win an Olympic gold medal in a field event.
Shoma, no, not the Nigerian, no.
She is the first black woman to win an Olympic gold medal.
No, I'm not gonna get this.
Just try. Just try.
Field event.
Yeah. Should I give you a clue? She's a police officer in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And the only woman.
Choma Ajunwa now.
Yay!
Yes. Okay.
You almost said it.
I was like, am I sure what I'm saying? Yes. Choma Ajunwa. Yes.
All right. So next.
Events.
He became the first Nigerian artist to headline a sold-out concert at the Royal Albert Hall and O2 Arena.
Wizkid.
Yay. Okay, what's up now? You even give me one. In my own show again.
I gave you Scarface.
All right, last one.
Okay. Riddle. Oh my gosh.
I am often, don't worry, it's very easy.
Okay.
I'm often the first thing you put in your mouth in the morning.
First thing you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
First,
Just think. What's the first
toothbrush.
thing? Yeah.
Toothbrush. Yay!
Oh, thank you so much for participating in my games.
Thank
You're
you.
actually on fire as well. I hope you had an amazing time.
I did. It was really nice. Thank you
for
so
coming.
much. Thank you.
All right, guys, and that was it on Celebrity Q&A for today. I hope you had a thing or two to learn from my guests for today. Don't forget to catch up with us next time. Same station. Bye.